Hi everyone. I want to show you what this app looks like just so you have an idea of what you're building. I found it to be a little bit confusing as I was following through the steps to really not know what I was doing. So I think it'll really help for you to see the final product. And it's kind of built in stages. So let's fire it up here. Here I've got my emulator up and running, and I want to show you something. Now, whenever you run an app on your emulator, that app actually gets installed on the emulator. So, and it's just like a real phone. Here's the home screen, or what is it, the app launcher screen. If I click on this, oh, one more thing. I realize now that you can't see the cursor on my emulator in your video capture. So that's going to make things a little bit confusing because you can't see where my mouse is moving around and what I'm clicking on. So I'm going to have to be very aware of that and guide you through that. So there's this icon down at the bottom here. It's the 6 little tiny squares. When you click on that in Android, that will show you all the apps that are installed. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And here's all the apps. And this screen comes up too a lot, just telling you to, it's giving you some pointers. I just click OK here. So now here's all the apps that are pre-installed on the emulator, and actually here is our Beer Advisor app right here. So if you want to launch it, you can launch it through Android Studio, or you can launch it right through your emulator here. So I'm going to go click on that, and here is the app. This is the finished app. Here's what we're doing for the app. So there's this drop-down list, or it's also known as it's really a spinner component in Android. And when you click on that, you get a few choices. And when you choose one, let's say I'll choose light here, and then you press this button, this find beer button, then this text view, which is really just a label, will get populated with beers that match that color. So these are beer colors here. Now the book is a little bit confusing because it refers to these as colors, as beer types, and as brands. So I thought that was a little bit confusing too, and I think I grumbled a little bit about the variable names that they use throughout the book. But anyways, so that's a little bit confusing. But these are basically beer colors here, and when you choose choose one from the drop-down list and then press this button, then you'll get your choices that match that color that you selected. Now there is an intermediary step here. Before you actually show these selected beer types, what you're really going to do just as an intermediary step is you're going to take the value that's selected here. So I'll change this to light, and then when I press this button, then light would show up down here. So you do that first, and then you run the app, and then you'll go and update it so that the app will actually show the actual beer names, not just the color. What else did I want to tell you about? I think that might be it. Wait, let's see here. I think I covered everything. Okay, so that'll give you an idea of what you're getting into here.